Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where, as promised, this episode I'm going to notice that these armies exist. So, realistically, these guys, they're not doing anything. Let's send them on down to respond to this. I imagine these guys are going after the war goal here. That's my theory anyway. Now, our siege weapons are up here grabbing us war score. That's completely fine. I see no reason to lift our sieges down here either. Oh, hello. They're walking in on us here. Okay, we're going to change up our order here. Currently, these guys are going to be recently disembarked. Now, these guys are going to join them, almost certainly, but it may be too late by then. Now, I'm going to go ahead and station besiegers here, and we're going to think about... Let's see, they're going to lock in. They're going to lock in. We're going to move these troops over to assist. Our ally is coming to assist as well. But if we lose this battle, I'm not too concerned. This battle is more to buy time for these troops to come south. We did finish up this siege, so we should probably go siege up in Geneva. So we'll do that. Now these guys are going to be arriving at wildly different times. Okay, they're all going to be arriving at once. Okay. I guess I'm wrong. We have a new heir. That's nice. And we're going to bring in a few more troops here, as are they. This is still fine. I'm still mostly interested in just buying time for our larger armies to arrive. Okay. These guys aren't going to join. We're just going to fall back. Let's get out of there. We bought the time we were looking for. They've got about 41,000 troops there. This is still, I think, completely fine. Our siege is underway over here. Should we blitz their capital? What level is the fort in their capital? Fort level 22. Our bombards are effective up to fort level 30. Let's see. They have 44,000 troops. They have 36 according to this, and 41k here. This has to be their whole army. Okay, what is their garrison size up here? 3,000? I'm going to split this in half. We're going to take this force with the siege weapons, and we're going to blitz their capital. Up we go. These guys are going to come south and respond to this. I'm expecting these guys to loop over and attack us here. If they do, we yield this ground. I'm going to move this force into here as a scout. Okay. They're doing exactly what I thought they would. Noted. We're going to back off right now. We're going to group these lads up. We're going to back off to here, and we're going to back off to here. Let's get out of there. As I said, this was exactly what I expected them to do. They're trying to chase down this force. I don't think they catch it. Okay. So we're going to want to back these guys off. Let's back them off over here. We're trying to waste time at this juncture. That is our current primary goal. So we'll back these guys off. Wait, where did I send these guys? Yeah, right there? Okay. We'll back these guys off to this side of the crossing. These guys are going to group up. And I'd like them to come up over here. These guys are embarking. Fascinating. We're going to park right here and see if we can bait them in. They're going to be recently disembarked. Now, they're still going to have a bit of a numerical... Heading south? This is fine. I have no problem with any of this. I was just checking supply limits. You know what? They're responding to us sieging their capital. We don't even have enough troops here to do it. Okay. You know what? This is 100% fine. If they want to respond to this, I'm not going to complain. We're going to come up and attack Geneva. We're going to pull these guys back to Geneva. We expect that they're going to turn around and come back again. Or at least, that would be my guess. Now, we're wildly in debt right now, and I'd like to get out of this debt. We can demand this guy's payment, and we should probably do that. We're at 53% war score right now. Hi, Toledo. We actually have borders with Toledo now. That's slightly spooky. Technically, it's impassable, but even so. Toledo is definitely going to be our next big threat. However, they're currently defending against 2 holy wars and losing both of them. So that's completely fine. They're not turning around? I guess not. Okay. If this is what they want to do, up to 9 months to return home, I wasn't planning on actually putting these down. I was just interested to see how long it would take them to return home. 8 months might actually be a workable number, though. Ah! They landed up over here and are walking through Toledo. Can we get out of there? No, we can't. We're going to hold firm, and we're going to lose this battle. We're going to get out as soon as we can. We're just going to retreat. Oh, we're personally leading this. Let's get out of there. Please don't personally lead this army. That would be terrible. Okay, we're in the skirmish phase. And we're going to bail just as soon as we can. Which is right now. Let's get out of there. Wait, where are we retreating to? Okay, perfect. Perfect. It's exactly where I wanted to retreat to. Now they're just heading north. Are they in another war? Nope. Okay. Their movements are confusing and nonsensical. Okay, now they're coming south. It's more like it. They've taken a lot of attrition, though. Are they going to try to walk to the Wargle, or are they going to siege up here? Surely they're going to go to the Wargle. They can't afford to siege. Me talking about not being able to afford things. They're heading north. Okay, they are sieging that very quickly. Never mind. They probably have bombards at this point. That's fine. We're going to group these guys. Oh, we're retreating to there? Okay, sure. Can we just group you guys up? Thanks. Okay. I want to head up here and contest this. We can't get up there in time to stop this siege, but we can get up there in time to make them upset. Like, we have the troops at this point to actually stop this. Let's head on up. We'll get there eventually. Look at that siege. Sure, that siege is irrelevant, though. What was the war score of that? 3.6. We don't care. So be it. That war's over. That's fine. They're going to spread out a bit. It's fine. They'll group back up when we actually attack them. But this is... What terrain do we want to attack in? Probably the plain... Actually. They're grouping back up. That's expected. They're walking away. as also expected. Let's see if we can get over here. I'd like to catch at least part of their force. I'm not sure if we can manage to catch this small group here, but... Ooh! We did. Perfect. If they pile in, that's a huge mistake on their part. They should have just given up on that force. Okay. That was huge. We just stack wiped 2 of their little forces there. I want to move in over this way. And I specifically wanted to move in through these mountains rather than going around this way, because I wanted to catch them like this. This is in mountains, which is good terrain for them, but I'm counting on our numbers to carry the day for us. This should get us all of our war scores so that we can start working our way out of this rather large amount of debt that I've found myself in. That was expected, to be honest. Okay. We just inherited a shrine. We'll have to deal with that in a moment, but I want to let this battle finish up. There we go. There's our de jure war over. And we'll disband our troops, send them home. And where was this that we just got? Ah, we currently hold the Duchy of Verona, or the County of Verona here. We should probably hand that out to somebody. We could hand that out to... they're actually guests. We would want someone in our court. This guy would work. There you go, buddy. And then we'll also give, say, this courtier this title. Perfect. That gets us to 9 of 8. And now, what is that title that we just inherited? Prussia, Warmia, Pomerania, Masuria, Prussia. Oh, we need to look in here, probably. This shrine. Okay, that's easy enough to handle. Grant to low noble. Piece of cake. We don't actually have anybody that we can ransom from those battles, sadly. But we did manage to clean out that little bit of West Francia in here, so that is great. Can we transfer any of these to rightful vassals? No, we can't. Okay. Well, we're going to have to work our way out of debt for a little while. Now, I'm wondering, do we have a claim on this guy's county? I need to check our claims of Galindia. That's right. That's the one that we had a claim to. A warm welcome. Fantastic. Okay. We would love to revoke this guy's title, but we would need to talk to this guy, who is our friend. We can retract Count Galindus from him, and he would actually accept this. And realistically, we can actually just leave this guy in charge. If we wanted to. And I think we probably should. This guy's a count as well, but he's a double count, so we would have to deal with that. We can grab another perk here. And I think we're going to go ahead and grab Toe the Line for now. That'll be fine. We can demand payment from this guy. He only has 2 gold. That doesn't seem worthwhile. So we should probably start our court chaplain working on fabricating over here, since we're going to definitely have to take that away. Let's see, 33% chance of gold, or we can spend 100 piety for 300 gold. And that's what we will do. This guy's proposing an alliance. I accept. Excellent. Okay. Wait, what just happened? You know what? I don't want to know. I saw the words adulterer and there was a child there. You know what? I don't want to know. I'm out. I have no interest in actually figuring out what happened there. So we do have this temple constructed over here. And we already determined that all of these baronies... But this one doesn't have a building in it. This one would actually have to be changed up. We'd want farms and fields, we'd want pastoral lands, we'd want hunting grounds, we want all of these to be built. We can ransom this person. That's something we are definitely going to do. Because we desperately need to get out of debt. Luckily, we are currently making 40.1 per month, and we are spending quite a lot still on reinforcing our men-at-arms. So that's fine. Yeah, we're making 40 gold while still spending all of this on reinforcement. We're reinforcing every single men-at-arms regiment that we have. I'm pretty content with that, honestly. I mean, I'm not super content with it. We're still working on this duchy, but it's progress. It's definitely progress. I'm definitely concerned about Toledo, though. Ooh, look at this. Toledo has an exclave in the Byzantine Empire. That is definitely problematic. We're going to have to start focusing on cutting Toledo down to size eventually. Luckily, they're going to be super easy for us to holy war. Yeah, they're going to be super easy for us to holy war. So I think that'll be okay. We could change this guy's contract, but I'm not sure well, maybe we want to go to feudal taxes high. Technically, that does bump up our feudal taxes a little bit. We'll do it. It's 1346. Can we raise our crown authority? Yes, we can. We're going to do so. Wonderful. When is the next time we can raise our crown authority? That'll be 1366. Sounds good. 20 years. How old will this guy be by then? 58. Okay. It's going to be interesting, to be sure. We've not yet switched this off of Crown Smithies. That's probably the next structure that we should create. Unless we want to go directly into these holdings. Which may be worthwhile. Of course, we do have to get out of debt. That's going to be a big thing. Our son is about to leave court. I hope he has fun. I really do want to get rid of some of these West Francian enclaves over here. And over here. I don't care so much about England just yet, but I do want to deal with that. Okay, we can grab a legacy dynasty. I guess we'll grab squire traditions. Sure, why not? We do only have 98 years left in this game, assuming it ends in 1444. Actually, Crusader Kings 2 technically ended in 1451. But I tended to prefer to end in 1444 to import into Europa. But I don't think this game will be imported into Europa. That was never really the plan. Let's see, this guy is a skill 16 marshal. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. A skill 16 marshal. Actually, what is our steward currently doing? Collecting taxes? Sure, that's fine. I'm not concerned about that. And I would consider putting someone who's better at learning into the court chaplain position, but I'm actually in no rush on this claim because we're currently still in debt. So that is something that we need to work on. More specifically, though, we really do need to work on our economy situation over here. Now that this guy is directly our vassal, I'm actually interested in swaying him. And I'm also interested in modifying the feudal contract of these guys. Like, I don't care about their feudal levies, but I do want to bump up their taxes. So we could do something like this. We'll modify his feudal taxes. And we'll modify his contract as well. He's currently at no feudal levies. I'd like to take him up to extortionate. That is an act of tyranny. But I think we're okay. So I'll go ahead and do that. And that tyranny will slowly tick down over time. And then we'll be able to modify this guy's feudal contract to be at the same point. Once... Yeah, we can only change it once for each character. So once there's another inheritance over here, then we'll be able to change that. As far as this guy goes, he doesn't report to us. We would actually have to... Revoke him from the Queen of Great Moravia. What would she think about that? If we were to revoke Count Elemer. This guy. She would accept. I'm going to hold off on it right now. I don't want the additional tyranny. So we'll just chill on that for a little bit. What is our tyranny currently at? We should probably look at that. Only 18. Minus 0.4 per month. So that's not too bad. How are we doing on factionalism? It's looking good. A little bit of a Liberty faction going on, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I would love to change this guy's contract. After all, we are setting these up to be the ideal amount of money. Yeah, this one is in forest. Okay. But this one over here, actually this guy built his own crop fields. That's good. We would still want to change out the camp cooks and the wooden barracks for him. But this is what he probably should have built there. That is exactly what we want. So that's some money saved for us. We'll take it. And of course, we're going to have to work on increasing our income in this capital. This is actually a pretty lucrative holding for us as is. And it's going to get even more lucrative once we get out of debt and can get some of these changes made. So that will be absolutely great. We'll bump up to absolute crown authority if we're still alive by the time that ticks up. But we'll see. We're currently making 46 gold per month. That is nice to see. This guy's Old Vitalist, and I'm not hugely a fan of that. Let's see. Control here is currently absolute. Development is only 39. Development is 43. Yeah, this guy just became our steward. And can't be fired. For 25 years. He's 73, though. He's not going to survive for 25 years. And realistically, he's a pretty good steward, so I'm okay with it. I'm not actually going to complain about that. Our son can be married. We should probably go by alliance power. Actually, this is the Raj. Do they have anyone of age? This guy's 21 right now. No, they don't. We'll just go for whoever is oldest here. Yes, that alliance, they may be inferior to us, but that's still 50% of our strength. That's not bad. He immediately called us into this de jure war as a defender. He is losing that. Ah, that would be why. We will accept, but we're in no position to actually help him. So, this is a de jure war? What is the war goal? It started 4 years ago. Let's see, the war goal is a duchy. This duchy here. We're in no position to help him. That said, we could call in our allies to this, I believe. No we can't. No we can't. Well, maybe somebody will help him in the realm. But it's not us. Okay, the guy who became our steward forcefully, he is no longer our steward. We'll put Queen Mila II back. We're not going to go help over here, at least not right now. I really don't think we're in a position to help. Like, we would have to walk so far. And we're in debt, so we'll just tell him, I'm sure we're on the way. I'm sure we'll get there in time. I'm sure he'll believe us. Powerful vassals expecting council positions. When don't they, though? That's the ultimate question. We may want to work on swaying this guy. We're going to need some opinion from him. He's not going to be a happy camper when we finish up claiming this. Let's go ahead and grab Chains of Loyalty for right now. Excellent. And with that, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will finish getting out of debt and finish putting together this duchy. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.